Hey everyone, my name's Janet and I wanted to show you today how I got this makeup look. So here we go. So the first thing that I do is sunscreen. The one that I like is the Supergoop Zinc Screen SPF 40 and it's tinted. So I just put one pump, mix it with just a drop of the B-Goldi Bright Drops from Drunk Elephant. Mix that together. The gold drops just make it have a little bit of luminescence, a little bit of a glow. I like to use the Fenty Beauty Eaze drop. It's like kind of like a glue stick. And I just put this anywhere that I have redness. So around my nose, around my chin area, in between my eyebrows, and just put it on. Sometimes I use my fingers to blend it out. Sometimes I use a little sponge, a little beauty blender, and just pat. Today I'm going to use my fingers. And the reason I'm using my fingers is because that sponge, I haven't cleaned it and I just washed my hands before I started doing this. So I know my hands are clean. And now the next thing that I'm going to do is a little bit of blush. Pacifica Radiance powders. And I'm using the shade Sunset Matte down here. The edge of my eye down and kind of where my eyebrow ends. I'm trying to keep it in that spot, kind of at the upper half of my face, in between. The bottom of my nose is the lowest point and under my eye is the highest point. So right there is where I'm applying it. The next thing that I'm going to do is a little bit of highlight. This is Fenty Beauty Liquid Killawatt Hustla Baby 2.0, and I'm just gonna put a couple of little dots right above where I applied that. And this is very shimmery, so I just use my ring finger and kind of blend it out. A little goes a long way. I feel very dewy right now. Some people really like that dewy look, but I prefer not so much shine personally. This is Mineral Fusion Pressed Powder Foundation in the color Olive 2. And I just apply a little bit on my brush. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is my eyebrows. The first thing I'm going to do is brush them with a spoolie brush. And I love this tool. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the color Ash Brown. And I'm just going to fill in my eyebrows just a little bit right in the front because they get pretty sparse on the inner corners, and I just like them to be a little bit more full. And then I use the spoolie brush and just kind of give them a good little brushing upwards. And the very last thing that I do for my eyebrows is the ILIA In-Frame Brow Gel, just to kind of keep them in place so they follow directions. So I brush them up and then I use the tip and just follow the line of my eyebrow and curve them back down. Eyebrows are done. Now, the fun part, my favorite part, is the eyeshadow. This is the prettiest palette. I love these colors so much. I'm going to start with this color right here. It's called Thorns. and I just use my ring finger and put a little bit the outer third of my lid. Just take another finger, a clean finger, and blend it out a little bit just by patting. Now the next step, I'm gonna take this darker green color called Twilight. I'm gonna use the same finger. If I was using a very different color, I would probably wipe it off first, but this just seems like a darker, more intense version of the one that I just used. And I'm gonna put this one on top of the other one, going a little bit further outside, so a little bit above my lid, and then a little bit down here as well. Almost like if you can imagine a letter C. Okay, and I'm gonna do the same thing on the other eye. And I'm not too worried. I'm gonna blend it out, so I'm not too worried how neat it looks right now. I'm just trying to apply the color where I want it to go. And as a general rule, I always do the darker colors on the outside of my face and the lighter colors on the inside of my face to make the center of my face kind of push forward. I'm gonna use my makeup remover now. Clean my finger. Clean. And the next thing that I'm gonna do is make sure my finger's dry. Just wiped it on this towel. I'm going to use this color Leather right there. And I'm gonna apply this one right in the center. I'm gonna clean my finger again with my towel. And the next color that I'm going to do is this one right here. It's called Crown. And it looks, from a distance, it looks gold, but it actually has these little green holographic flecks. And I think it's so fun. And I'm gonna put this on the inner third, maybe inner half of my lid. But isn't that so fun? I just love the way this layers on top of the leather and the thorns. I'm gonna wipe my finger again because I'm going in for a new color now. And this color is kind of unexpected. Now I'm going for the Crimson, which is like a burgundy, reddish brown, kind of purplish reddish brown color. And this one I'm gonna put just in the corner here. I want it to really look green, and red and green are opposites on the color wheel, so if I put it next to it, it makes it look even more vibrant. Here we go. I like to use a nice fluffy brush, soft and fluffy. This one's from Kiko. That place has lots of fun makeup too. And I'm using this brush to blend the outside. Just making little circles, little tiny circles, and sweeping back and forth over my eyelid. You could also use like a little cotton swab. Okay, I'm gonna take this brush again and bring that up a little bit higher. Now I'm gonna go back into this Pacifica Radiance Powders palette and take this color Glitter Shimmer onto my ring finger. And I'm going to apply this right under my eyebrow on the inner corner, right there. And then down the bridge of the nose, on the tip of the nose, on the Cupid's bow. And now, eyeliner from Tarte. This one's called Sex Kitten, and it has a really cute little cat lid, and it's a marker. So I really like this because I can stabilize my hand on the side of my cheek here. Just drawing a little line I'll go towards the inner side a little bit and try to get as close to the lash line as I can. Now, the last thing I'm gonna do is mascara. Also from ILIA. It's the Limitless Lash Mascara in the color Midnight. And this is deceiving because it comes in this teeny tiny tube. I think this is the travel size. But it has a huge wand. It's like, how did they even fit that in there? Turn it. The last step, last but not least, not this. This is from Tarte. It's the Maracuja Juicy Lip Plump in the color Peachy Beige. And it has this little push button at the bottom. I think this is a really great neutral. That's pretty much it. So I hope you like this look. I hope this was helpful. Thanks so much for watching.